On February 10th, 2026, Microsoft released a routine Windows 11 security update as part of Patch Tuesday. For most people, that usually means background fixes, a quick restart, and moving on with the day. This time, that's not what happened. Within hours, users started reporting installation failures tied to update KB50777181. Some machines refused to complete the update and rolled back automatically. Others entered reboot loop. A few systems lost network connectivity entirely after installing it. PCs that had been running without issues suddenly became unstable after what was supposed to be a standard security patch. And the thing is, this isn't some experimental beta build, no. This is the mainline update being pushed to regular users and businesses. IT admins began pausing deployments. Small companies delayed patching their fleets because they couldn't risk downtime during work hours. Online forums filled with error codes like 0x800-73712 and 0x800F0983, and people trying manual fixes just to get their systems back to a usable state. Microsoft has positioned Windows 11 as the future of computing, increasingly centered around AI and deeper system integration. But when basic cumulative updates start breaking stable machines, well, the bigger vision starts to feel disconnected from everyday reality. So, what exactly went wrong with this update? And more importantly, why does this keep happening? It's almost like they want us to smash our computers with a hammer. So, officially, KB50777181 was just a standard cumulative security update. Nothing flashy, really. Just patches, vulnerability fixes, and, general system improvements. But within hours of its rollout, reports started surfacing that something just wasn't right. Users attempting to install the update began seeing error codes during the installation process. In many cases, Windows would reach 30% or even 70%, restart, and then reverse the installation entirely. And systems that did complete the update sometimes booted into instability, network adapters failing to obtain IP addresses, taskbar glitches, performance slowdowns that weren't there before. It was like the update decided, why fix it when I can break it even more? IT administrators on Microsoft's own Answers forums advised pausing deployment until further clarification. That's significant. Businesses, well, they don't take that step lightly, especially when security patches are involved. And here's the part that truly frustrates people. These machines weren't unstable test rig. No, they were normal, fully updated Windows 11 systems. Users weren't modifying the registry or running unsupported hardware. They just installed a routine update, the way Microsoft tells them to, and ended up troubleshooting their own operating systems for hours. That's where trust starts to erode. Windows Latest recently reported that Microsoft internally acknowledged Windows 11 had gone off track in terms of user experience and reliability, and that some Copilot integrations were being scaled back for 2026 after backlash. That's not random blog speculation, that's reporting based on Microsoft's own shifts in direction. When updates repeatedly introduce instability, something changes psychologically. Users stop installing them immediately. IT departments delay rollouts. Home users disable automatic updates altogether, which ironically increases long-term security risk. Basically, the operating system starts to feel unpredictable, and when the foundation, system stability, becomes questionable, every new feature announcement, every AI push, every redesign starts landing in a different emotional context. People don't hear innovation, they hear, is this going to break my machine again? Something changes when professionals start hesitating. Home users getting frustrated is one thing, but when IT administrators, the people responsible for keeping entire offices running, begin delaying Windows updates on purpose, that's a signal. After the February rollout, multiple threads on Microsoft's own support forums showed admins advising others to pause deployment of KB50777181. While all of this was unfolding, Microsoft wasn't talking about update failures. The public messaging focused on the future, AI integration, Copilot expansion, Windows evolving into what executives call an agentic operating system. That's the disconnect people are reacting to. On stage, the narrative is about productivity powered by artificial intelligence, deeper cloud integration, smarter workflows. In press releases, Windows is positioned as a forward-looking platform built for the next decade of computing. But for many users in February 2026, the experience wasn't futuristic. It was basic troubleshooting, rolling back updates, running system repair commands, restarting machines multiple times just to regain stability. So you end up with two parallel stories. One story says, Windows is transforming into an AI-first ecosystem designed to anticipate your needs. The other story involves users trying to fix broken cumulative updates so they can access email or finish work. And that contrast matters. When core reliability feels shaky, new features don't inspire confidence. They raise questions. People start wondering whether engineering focus is spread too thin, whether stability is competing with innovation instead of being the foundation underneath it. That tension is what's really driving the backlash. Here's the part that doesn't show up in press releases. When users stop trusting updates, the entire ecosystem starts to shift. After incidents like KB507718, a lot of people don't rush to install the next patch. They wait, they watch forums, they check Reddit. Some disable automatic updates entirely and decide they'll deal with it later. Microsoft, it depends on predictable update cycles to maintain control of the Windows platform. But when that predictability disappears, the system becomes uneven. Some machines run the latest build, others are 2 patches behind. You have to ask a simple question: how does an operating system that's been around for decades still struggle with routine cumulative updates? It's becoming a platform for AI, cloud services, background syncing, telemetry systems, account integration, subscription hooks, all layered on top of the core system. Over the last 2 years, Microsoft, they've poured billions into AI, integrated Copilot into Windows, Office, and Edge, and publicly committed to making Windows an agentic system that anticipates and acts on user behavior. And that's a massive engineering shift. Windows, it carries decades of legacy code, hardware variations, driver complexity, enterprise compatibility demands. Every new integration adds another layer of interaction inside a system that's already extremely complex. So when a patch goes wrong, it doesn't exist in isolation. It exists inside a platform that's trying to modernize, monetize, and reinvent itself all at once. And sometimes that ambition, it shows up as instability. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. Something's bound to fall. Here's where this becomes real for Microsoft. Windows 11 adoption has already been slower than projected. Enterprises are cautious. Many users are still sitting on Windows 10 even after end-of-support deadlines. And now you add repeated update instability into that equation. When a security patch causes hesitation, that affects rollout speed across millions of machines. Businesses delay upgrades, home users pause updates. That slows ecosystem momentum. At the same time, Microsoft is pushing AI deeper into Windows and expanding subscription models across its products. That strategy depends on trust. It depends on users feeling confident in the platform. If cumulative updates continue to cause disruption, even occasionally, the conversation shifts from features to reliability. And once reliability becomes the headline, everything else, AI, Copilot, future plans, gets judged through that lens. That's the position Microsoft is in right now.